Hello, welcome to Dong Nai Radio and Television Station. Here comes the news today. The International Labour Organization ILO in Vietnam said that 2020 is the first time in 5 years the average monthly income of workers decreased compared to the same period last year. The average monthly income of workers was 5.2 million, down 5.1%. The second quarter of this year also witnessed the highest unemployment rate in the past 10 years at 2.73%, of which the highest unemployment rate among low-skilled workers. The labor force decreased by 2.2 million compared to the previous quarter and by 2.4 million compared to the same period in 2019. However, ILO Vietnam Director Chang Hee Lee believes that Vietnam is in a better position and most other countries to overcome economic and labor market challenges as Vietnam has successfully responded to the public health crisis. According to the Ministry of Industry and Trade, in the first 6 months of this year, the whole textile industry decreased by nearly 5% compared to the same period last year due to cancelled orders due to the effects of COVID-19 pandemic. The Ministry of Industry and Trade said that textile and apparel enterprises are changing their production process, changing products, and promoting the rapid conversion of the structure of traditional products to those of fast adaptability. By the end of the second quarter, the main export markets such as the US, South Korea, Japan, and Europe have eased the policy of social gap. Consumer demand, shopping of people is increasing. According to the annual cycle, textile and garment export turnover will increase the strongest in the last months of the year due to the high demand of textile and garment products on such holidays as Tet and Christmas. Footwear export turnover decreased by 6.7% in the first 6 months. However, in the last month of the year, the situation is expected to recover. Vietnam successfully combated the COVID-19 pandemic and committed to reduce taxes as soon as the Vietnam-European Union Free Trade Agreement is about to take effect, which is an important level to attract footwear export orders from Vietnam and European markets. Therefore, the Ministry of Industry and Trade forecasts that the export turnover of footwear from now to the end of the year will increase again. Businesses should seize the opportunity to gain more customers, boost production and export as soon as the COVID-19 pandemic is controlled in the main export markets. The U.S. State Department on July 13 issued a statement rejecting nearly every Chinese claim in the South China Sea. This is a tougher change in the U.S. East Sea policy. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's statement on the U.S. Department of State website confirms, "We will clarify that most of Beijing's claims to offshore resources in the South China Sea are completely illegal and are their bullying campaign to control those resources. We will not allow Beijing to view the South China Sea as its maritime empire. The United States work closely with Southeast Asian allies and partners in defending their sovereignty with offshore resources in accordance with international rights and obligations." The Trump administration statement means that the U.S. now considers almost all of China's claims in the South China Sea, apart from its internationally recognized waters, to be illegal. The World Health Organization (WHO) warns many countries are acting arbitrarily in dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, meaning that it will not be possible to return to normal status soon. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said that the pandemic would only worsen if people did not follow basic principles such as social distancing, washing hands, wearing masks, and staying home if they were sick. According to Ghebreyesus, some countries that relaxed the blockades are now witnessing an outbreak again because of failing to comply with proven methods to minimize the risk of infection. He pointed out that there will be no return to normal status in the near future. Too many countries are going in the wrong direction. According to the Worldometer Info statistic page, up to 3 o'clock on July 14, Vietnam time, the world recorded a total of more than 13 million COVID-19 patients, of which 573,467 died. That's all for the news today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.